Hey guys, this is Greedo, also known as Dr. Johnson, and today I want to show you yet another build. So, there's a lot of builds out there that are just searching to increase the damage and basically get the highest damage numbers. However, that is not necessarily always the way to go. And it's not necessarily always the highest DPS you can achieve, because there's a lot of factors that will decrease your DPS during a fight, such as you having to sharpen your weapon, which takes a long time, and maybe while trying to do so you get hit, so you have to heal, and then you try to sharpen again, and before you know it, that's like 15 seconds lost that you could have spent doing more damage. Or the monster roar locks you and just roars 3 times in a row and you can't do anything. Now, this build gets rid of exactly these two factors. So let's just look at our equipment. We got the Divine Slasher, which is this sword. It doesn't look too impressive right now, but trust me, if you unsheath it, it looks gorgeous. This is the Arena longsword. It's basically the best longsword out there. Now I don't really remember which arena quests are required to get the coins you need, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna need the Ace Hunter coins, so get ready to farm those dual Diablos or Uragan and Radaban yet again. This comes with a tier 3 gem slot, otherwise it's physical damage only. It has hidden dragon element, so you can use Awakening to unlock that. Or, which is much better, you go for an elementless build, as I am doing here. So you're gonna need an elementless gem or the set bonus from the Diablo set, which increases your physical damage. Right. Then we got the Dragon King eye patch. It's just my staple headpiece, what can I say? I basically use it on almost every set. It's got a tier 3 slot, it's got weakness exploit, it's got everything you need. Dobra Mail, I also use that a lot. Tier 3 gem slot, attack boost, very nice. Damascus Vambraces. This is the alpha version, so it comes without a gem slot. However, it has speed sharpening and handicraft, which is a very nice combination, especially for this build. We got the Nergigante Coil Beta, yet again, tier 2 gem slot, attack boost, death stand shield, basically the best leggings in the game for a lot of builds anyways. 2 level 1 slots and 2 points in handicraft. I'm using the Earplugs Charm level 3. So that in conjunction with the 2 gems, I get level 5 earplugs, so I'm immune to all monster roars. Now here you can just go with whatever. Just go with whatever provides the best utility for you. Now, let's look at our decorations. As I said, 2 earplugs jewels, those in combinations with the 3 points on the Earplugs Charm, and we get Earplugs level 5. We got the Elementalist Jewel, raises base attack for non-elemental weapons. So basically either use that or Awakening. Makes no sense to use both. And also you can't use the gem and the Diablos bonus at the same time, because they don't stack. They're basically the exact same skill. Then I'm using the Sharpness Jewel, which, as I said in my last video, this is basically the Odogoran set bonus as a gem. When you sharpen your weapon, it will apply protective polish, so for 1 minute you will not lose any sharpness. And then in the Death Stand shields, I just put 2 Grinder Jewels. For quick sharpening. This is very handy. If you want to, you could remove those and put in more attack or crit, whichever you want. But trust me, the speed sharpening is very good, especially in conjunction with this. Because basically, you won't have to sharpen too often, and when you do, it's just one cycle instead of 4. So you go sling, and you're done. Let's just look at our skills again. So we got Earplugs level 5, so no monster roars affect us. Attack boost 4, so we get an additional plus 5% affinity. We got Handicraft 3, so we got a sliver of white sharpness on our weapon, which is going to be protected by the protective polish. We got speed sharpening maxed out, so we sharpen instantly. We got weakness exploit only level 2, so only 30% increased crit chance when attacking weak spots compared to 50, but that's fine in my opinion. If you want to, you can get rid of the protective polish and put on tenderizer gem, or even better, get rid of the Damascus vambraces, switch them out for the Kaiser ones, which have another gem slot and the last point in weakness exploit. Is that all? Yeah, and the non-elemental boost, obviously. Alright, so let's test this build in an actual fight against our favorite punching bag, Azure Rathalos. Let's go ahead and fill up that spirit gauge. Do our spirit combo. Get in another spirit combo for that yellow aura. Fill up our gauge yet again. And see, now he roars, and that gives me free time to keep attacking. Now he's downed, which is a great setup for my Helm Splitter. And look at that damage, it's actually very good damage. He roars and I can just get away, he does not lock me into his stupid fireball attack. Let's just get back to red aura. Let's just go for a cheeky Helm Splitter, because he's just standing there. On his head, look at that damage. Okay, as you can see, we only just got to blue sharpness. We do one sharpening cycle and we're done. He can't do jack shit against that. You know how annoying he can be. Stopping you, preventing you from sharpening all the damn time. We're back to red. Maybe go ahead and use another flash pod just so we can safely Helm Splitter. Try and cut off that tail. Tail is cut. We're just slaughtering this guy. Look at it. There's not a thing he can do. This damage is fantastic. Even though we don't have the highest possible damage number, our damage is insane, trust me. Let's go ahead and put on the Vitality Mantle so I don't have to bother with antidotes or anything. Do another Helm Splitter, sure, go for the wing, whatever. And we're still on white sharpness. Remember, that's a 15% damage increase compared to blue sharpness. Insane damage. Oh, come on. Let's do another Helm Splitter, because why not? On the head. That's a lot of damage right there. And he just keeps falling over. There's not a thing he can do. It's crazy. Helm splitter. Don't think I even really have to sharpen anymore, but I guess might as well. I was gonna say, look, there was no way I could sharpen there otherwise, but I guess in that case I would have been lucky, because he was just looking away. Just keep on attacking. Go for another helm splitter. Boom, and he's dead. In what, 3 minutes? So there you go. This is my Handiplugs build. It's got handicraft, it's got earplugs. You won't get interrupted by monster roars ever again. You'll have white sharpness all the damn time. You'll do crazy amounts of damage and nobody can stop you. Now, this build is not exclusively a longsword build. And in fact, I use this setup basically for most melee weapons. It's like my favorite build in the game. However, I went for the longsword in this video because it really makes this build shine. Because ordinarily, if you play longsword on other builds, you're probably familiar with this problem. You try to get that spirit combo finisher, or try to get that helm splitter, and then the monster roars, and you don't get it off. And it's just super annoying. And the same goes for the hammer when trying to do the big bang combo before getting off that final hit that does like multiple hundreds of damage. The monster roars, and there's just nothing you can do. Or the switch axe, you go for that elemental discharge command grab, and the monster roars and you just fly off of it. It's super annoying. But with this build you won't have to worry about that ever again. And think about it. Normally, when a monster roars, what happens? The monster roars, and you can't do anything for at least like 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. And then the monster attacks you right after, and you just get hit. And then you have to heal. And all that wasted time, with this build, instead, the monster roars, which means the monster isn't doing anything for at least a good 5 seconds, in which you can just keep attacking without the monster even moving. And then if the monster roars multiple times, you just get off multiple combos and do crazy amounts of damage, which is way more significant than just having a higher attack value. Because this game is not just about numbers, but also about strategy and melee uptime. So yeah, there you go. It's a great build. It's my favorite build. I play it all the time because it just feels so good. Honestly, it's almost like a crutch in a way. It's just way too good. But yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, please let me know if you liked it, and if you're interested in seeing more builds. I might have another 1 or 2 I could show off. And yeah, until then, happy hunting and take care.